Hey guys, this is Ricci-Lee Hotz, the Dancesport Dietitian of A Taste of Health, and I am back this week with another great topic for you guys. So this week I want to talk about the concept of mindful eating. So first and foremost, I want to mention what mindfulness is. So mindfulness is really bringing awareness to our behaviors, our decisions with a non-judgmental intention. So when we do that, that relieves guilt from a situation while also bringing awareness to help us make better decisions for our body, for our mind, for our spirit, everything that really makes us feel as good as possible, both mentally and physically. So when I talk about mindful eating, something that is really important, especially when I'm a busy professional, if I'm a dance instructor that's running around, really anyone who rushes whenever they eat their meal and has trouble figuring out when they're full or not, I can really take some time to bring mindful eating into my life, and this can help me be more aware of when I'm hungry, when I'm full, appreciate my meals, and really just have a more positive relationship around food. So some tips I want to give you with that. Number one, when I'm trying to be mindful or incorporate mindful eating, I want to try and put my utensil down between each bite. So I want to take a bite of food, put my utensil down, chew, swallow, notice how my food tastes, notice how my food smells, enjoy the experience of what I'm eating. That also slows me down so that I'm not eating to a point where I feel like I'm still hungry and then I end up being overfull later because I've eaten extra. Or it also allows me to really notice and enjoy the food I'm eating so that if I do feel like I need a little bit more food, I can have it, but I'm more conscious of that decision that I'm making. The other thing I would do for mindful eating is I would sit down at a table to eat, maybe even set the table, create an environment that's a really welcoming environment around food. So it's not just something that I'm grabbing and going and running, but it's something that I'm actually taking the time to create, that this meal is a break from the rest of my day, and then I am continuing on. The last tip that I want to give you around mindful eating, although there's plenty more, is I want you to give yourself the option to do at least 1 mindful minute during our eating. So it should take us at least 20 to 25 minutes to eat a meal. We don't want to go too long, but around 20 to 25 minutes is kind of a good middle ground. And that allows us to know physically if we are feeling full from the food that we're providing our body. So what I want you to do with that is I want you to sit at the table, maybe take that first minute of that 20 to 25 minutes to actually taste your food and not have any other distractions around. So if we can eat, we can think about, that tastes good, how hungry am I, how full I am. That can really be helpful to bring that awareness to our eating. Now, one quick note, if we are dealing with some disordered relationships with food or eating disorders, sometimes the mindful eating is not appropriate in certain circumstances because it overbrings our focus to our food. We want to eventually be able to have that with that non-judgment aspect. But if you feel like you can't quite do that right now without anxiety, something that you can do is you can have a slight distraction while you're eating, but still put yourself in a calm, relaxing environment around food where you can eat and let your body nourish you, as opposed to feeling like the food is this stressful, anxious piece. So I hope you enjoy that video. I tried to make it quick, even though it was a little long. So I want to hear your guys' feedback, and I look forward to coming back with you next week with another topic.